How do you do? Josh with Smedley's Ranch. I'm not at Smedley's Ranch. I'm actually at the, what do they call this? This is the After Bay, the Thermalado After Bay in Oroville. And There's quite a bit of fishing activity, even for the weather, especially over on the other side of this bridge over here. But looks to be some good water. Pretty big body of water for fish tank, but we're up to the challenge. But that's some good looking water. I was just gonna walk down here, particularly down. I don't know where can you see down there? That's where the bridge is. Oh, it splits. There's another section over there, and there's a lot of boats piled up in the middle. Might have been fishing for crappie. The way they were huddled up in the middle, deep water, or the bass, or anything. I guess anything could be sitting out there. But here's a weedy area right here. I would think this would be good in the springtime. Probably not so much now, but you know, good fisherman likes to check every inch. Little rope swing, I guess the kids come down. Lots of birds. Somebody's getting out into the water, it looks like right now. Yeah, that's well, it's gonna have good visibility here, but that's good visibility. You can see that's not muddy at all. Good body of water. It looks like my fishing instincts are in full swing. I was just, it was one of my videos I was doing. I just was looking at where I can go, look at some water, and I was like, I've never fished this. I went up on the bank one time and looked. I think I said this before, but it looked good. I just never came and fished it. When I came and looked, I was actually fishing the outlet for salmon, so I had other fish on my mind at the time. But here's the boat launch. So I could slide my boat. I would bring my boat right here. I would put it in right here, right away from the boat launch. That's the good thing about fish tank. You just drive up close to the water, slide it in, and then just row on out. I don't think there's any rules for not fishing on this side or anything, but could be. If I could look. I don't see any signs. I think that's just for motorboats. I think you can put a little boat out there. If not, then you can tell me to get out. But yeah, crappies, bass, booger, they love those tulies and stuff. So there's a time in the year, April, they'll be in there for sure. Anyway, so first of the year, starting it off right. Should have brought some gear, but I gotta, I'm actually meeting somebody for lunch, so gotta get back to town. But I wanted to come check this out. Fish tank is coming. The fish tank is coming. Oh, nice and calm, right? But it's a calm day. I'd like to see it on a windy day. Yeah, there's a breeze. Oh, it's cool. With the amount of fishermen out here too, if I got in any trouble, I'd probably be able to get some help, But other than that, it's just gonna be a lot of rowing. Good exercise. I'm gonna do a lot of drifting though. I'm gonna put fish tank in and I'm just gonna you know, I may row to what looks like better water or row away from what isn't good water, something like that. But for the most part, I'm just gonna be, this is totally new. Look at all, let's see all those little patches of tules and stuff over there. Lots of patches of tules, lots of them. There's some over the others. You can't really make them out. Okay, right, those are patches of tules. All those little, what are islands. So, and then there's open water, another island of tules out there. Kind of looks like a little French track, which is my brother Jake's favorite place. He loves French track. I've only been once, and we tore the crappies up. Me, my dad, and Jake. But yeah. Well, new water. That's gonna feel good. No pressure. It's new. It's just all adventure. So. It's been a rough last couple days, just dealing with things. You know, it's just, yeah. And it seems there's some movement happening, so you got to deal with it when things happen. Anyway, probably, what time is it? Oh, I guess I can wait for my alarm to go off. I actually have to wait for my alarm to go off. So I got about 11 minutes. There's a bridge over there. Under that bridge. Under that bridge. It's right there. Can't wait. So on the point, there's actually a fisherman. I wish you could. You can't see that, but if you, no, you can't. Anyway, there's the road right there. There's a bridge right around there, and then if you can see that. Oh, there's, you might be able to see some more water over there. That's where all the fishermen seem to be, is over on that side. Somewhere, two boats have went off that way, in that direction too. It's a big body of water. Big body of water. I have to break out my fish finder too. Just for a little extra insight, you know. Oh, it's kind of chilly, no need. A little place to hang out and everything. Might have to plan a group field trip here. It's my camera's going off. Don't worry. Just looking to see if it was gonna come on. I might have to plan a group field trip. Went off. Okay. Field trip, fishing trip, sorry. Yep. Oh, see that boat that just launched is going that way. Yeah, that's where they're at. There's another, I could drive over there, but I'm not going to. I think I'm gonna start here. Or not, you know. Always take, you know, don't be so prideful. I am too. I don't, even if they're catching them, I don't like being around a lot of fishermen, but if that's where they're at, yeah, sometimes, especially if I'm with somebody, I'll go, you know, to get some fish on, for you know, for the group, yes. For myself, I hate even using the bait that they're using. Yes, show it's biting, and I will. It takes a while. It takes a while. Just like to figure it out myself, or figure out something different if I could. But sometimes you just got to do what everybody else is doing. Well, I'm excited. This is some good work, and it's clear right now. Yeah, it's I won't say clear, but it's there's some good visibility at least right here, and we've just had some rain, so, and it's January. Which reminds me, I gotta start planting. Anyway. I think I vented enough for my last few videos. I was doing some venting. It was, you know, it was something I want to say along the lines of, people don't understand a certain kind of behavior that happens. People who have been through it do, but other people are like, that doesn't, it doesn't make any sense. And, I don't think half people have been through, major relationship problems. So they really don't have a good place to judge it from, I guess, or point of reference. But I was saying like this, like, say your significant other, your parent, it could be your brother, it's just someone you're in a close relationship with, right? And I was just thinking, I used the example of, say they rob a bank, right? They get in their car, they rob a bank, and they come home to you, right? You're asleep, you've been home, you've been doing whatever you've been doing. They rob a bank, they come back to your house. At some point in time, the police come, arrest both of you, right? And just for purposes of this example, they're interrogating you both together, right? And you're like, I ain't robbed nobody. I don't know nobody who ever robbed nobody. I don't know. I did this, and this. You say what you did, right? You say what's going on. Well, this person blames you. They said everything that they did to rob the bank and everything, scoped it out, and everything that they did, they say you did it, right? You drove their car. It was you, and you're sitting there watching this person say it. Though forget whatever the example of robbing the bank or everything. The point I'm trying to make is watching someone saying and you at this point you don't know, but pretend you do know. For it to really sink in, you have to know that this person robbed the bank, right? But the person robbed the bank, but they're sitting there saying you did it. I guess it would be, about the same if they're saying everything that you did. The point is that you're watching a person blame you for something you didn't do. You know you didn't do it, but the person is saying it like it's real, right? They're giving details and just, if you weren't, saying, you're actually probably questioning, did I do it? Because the person's so, right? telling the story, details and everything, you did it. And you're like, so my point is you have to look at this, you're looking at this person a certain way. It just, right? And if you hopped across the table and started choking them, of course you look unhinged, right? Or whatever, freak out, get upset, threaten them. If you have an outburst, what does that do? So that was something it just came across. I was like, no one understands it. And that's one of the kickers. That's something when you see it, You know, how does a person, fix that with you? Can they fix that with you? I don't know. And when it happens so many times and you just know, okay, the person is basically showing what that showed me was I'm just here as a fall guy, right? I'm just someone where if you get in any trouble or anything, I have to take the brunt of it, right? You're gonna wiggle out of it some way and put it onto me if you can, or somebody else. It's a dangerous person. It's right. But you're sitting there watching and trying to get the benefit of the doubt and everything, feeling bad for them. It's just a crazy, crazy situation. So I guess it was about time to get that out, because that's the one right there where it's just like I guess we're just saying all bets are off when you start seeing that, right? It's just like, what won't you do? If there was a big red button that said destroy this person, they probably would push it, right? If they push a button, make it all and really make you take the fall, I think they would push it. That's what it's like, basically, right? Arrest them. Arrest them. They did it. I didn't do nothing. Okay. That was about it, yeah. And it could be anything, It could be little things. That's just a big thing, right? That's a big one. But then you got whoever authority the persons are talking to, they believe it, right? You probably, if you didn't know, you probably believe it too. It's so almost convincing, you can't really blame the authorities, but yet and still, you're like, look at the evidence. I wasn't there, right? You're trying to tell them, and that's when yeah, that's a whole different issue when they start, right? I mean that happens. There's some stories of certain individuals. Oh, everybody's like, yeah, let's make them. Yeah, you said they did it. It doesn't matter about any evidence, right? We think they did it too. Hmm. Hmm. But then there's that aspect of it too. So, well, time to be heading back. I'm glad I got that with that. I think that's the last. I don't need to say anymore after that. And I was thinking, one other thing I was thinking was, I hope I haven't been repeating myself when I am venting, because that's a bad sign. I need to watch the videos and see. Hopefully I said, because I remember when I first, when I was, what was it, about 8 months ago now, I said some things I don't think I've repeated, because I just need to get it out. I think I've moved on from that, I think. And then these last couple of videos, I think it's just been on, what it is currently kind of thing, not and some, like what I just said, it's not currently, but it's just something that haven't been able to deal with. It's been inside. I've seen that happening to me for for 6-7 years. And it was more than that, because it was just like little things. At first it was happening on not big ticket items, but little ticket items. Like, no, I didn't do anything. I didn't do nothing. But this person here, mm-hmm. So yeah, I've dealt with it for about 9, almost 10 years now. So I'm getting it out, and I'm gonna go fishing. I'm gonna live my life and get by that. That's all. But it's been extra crazy. Extra crazy. And it's not over because, that's, the dynamic of the situation. There's still, it may get, in the future, the ties may, maybe the further distances apart. Yeah, but yeah, there's some boats sitting right out there. But, well, had to get that out. I think I'm done with that. We'll be exercising, fishing, working on at the ranch, planting, and processing maybe some better stuff than toxic relationship. It's just moving on. I mean, spin it a little differently, but that looks like an island right there too. I might be able to put the boat on there and stay the night or something. All right, I gotta get back to town. Thanks for watching, and see you soon. Take care.